welcome you specially. Today I want to make akara. I made beans powder. I made it myself. I'll show you the way I made it before I make the akara. I soaked my beans overnight without peeling it. So after that, I drained the water and I put it outside to dry in the sun. And I came up with this, as in this is the result. Not peeled at all. I already have a video on my channel where I made akara without peeling the beans. And I wondered why we were always peeling beans, as who came up with the idea. So I decided to now do the beans powder without peeling the beans. And I did. I grinded some of this after it dried, and I've already eaten from this, and it was so awesome, as in I enjoyed it. You could not even tell the beans was not peeled. So I'm now going to make the akara for you to see. Then I'll make custard. Let me get right down to it. I'm coming. Okay. For this, you want to make sure you mix your beans powder ahead of time, like 5-10 minutes, so that it will have time to soak very well. I'm not going to make much. See, first scoop, 2 spoons. Then I'm going to add water. Then I'll mix it. While it's resting, I'll make my custard, and then you'll see how the akara will turn out. I'm just going to add a little water to it. This is not hot water. When it's boiled, I already boiled this water. I kept it down. So just mix it into a paste, not too thick, because it will still soak up water and become lighter with mixing. You can use a whisk like I'm doing, or you can just use a spoon if you don't have a whisk. If you have it, it's good to use it. So I'll mix this very well. I'll set it aside to, soften up, because it's dried beans. So for like 5 minutes, like I said. So while this is resting, I'll put water on fire. I'll cut onions, and then I'll add the onions to this, and salt as well. I would like you to know that these beans, after soaking it and draining the water, I put a bit of ginger and garlic, so it dried together with the beans. And then I now grinded the dried beans with a bit of pepper, dried pepper. So now that one I showed you, that was the one I used. So I'm not going to make more. I didn't have the intention of making plenty. It's just something to show you so that you see that this really works, and you don't have to go through all the process of peeling beans. Anytime you want to eat akara, you don't need to peel your beans. Just soak your beans overnight or for a few hours. Drain the water, rinse it very well, dry the beans, put it out there to dry in the sun, and then you have your beans powder. And if you want to use it without drying it, just go ahead and use it and make your akara. This is good for when you want to quickly have akara and don't want to go through the process every time. You can make a big batch, and once it is dry, keep it in an airtight container so that it can last you for long. So I'm going to set this aside. Then I'll just go ahead and let me cut the Let me cut the onions. I'll cut it, put it there. A bit of salt. Then while I do that, let me just put water to boil for my custard. I already have cold water that I boiled. As I boiled the water, it's cooled down. So that's why I'm not using my kettle. So I'm going to use this. Okay. Then I'll put my custard powder here. Add a bit of sugar. If you have honey, you can put, or anything you use as sweetener. That much sugar. Then I'll put water. Depending on how thick you want it. Stir this very well. And I'll just allow the water to boil. When you are making custard, you have to allow your water to boil very well. Let it boil before pouring it immediately. If you waste time and let it cool down a bit, it will not do. No go done. It will not be done. That means you don't have to pour it inside pot and put it on fire. That thing happens with ogi. Some people will pray first before before they make ogi. Before the thing will not, so that the thing will not embarrass them. Ogi is akara or pap. So I'll keep this aside and cut my onion. Let me turn this here. And I'll cut the onion. Peel the onion, cut it, dice it and put it in the beans. And add a bit of salt. Then once the custard is done, I'll just fry the akara. At times, if we don't try and try things out, we just think some things are done. You cannot change the way you have been doing things. Like this is how we have been doing it. We have been peeling beans and all that. Who says you can't do akara without peeling beans? Who says? And you know the peel. The beans peel is even very nutritious. That fiber that we are wasting in the name of making akara, moi moi and all that, we still go through stress to remove what is beneficial to us. You can imagine that. So what I'm doing now is I'm cutting the let me bring it here. I'm cutting the onions. I'm putting it inside the beans. And I'll put salt, like I said. So as I was saying, it's good to try things out to know how they really work. Because if we are just stuck in what we have been doing, we are used to doing things this way. Some people, they cannot innovate, they cannot improvise. They are just like, this thing, If I don't do it this way, what about if you try out things and see if they actually work? There are some recipes that you will see, you put your own spin, and you will find out that you even like your own more than the one that people have been using. You get. So at this point, I'm going to put a bit of salt. And then I'm mixing this more so that it can be light to incorporate air. Incorporate air to make it airy. If it is airy, air, A-I-R, air, not here, A-I-R. If it's airy, it will be light, and then it will float in oil when you are frying. You understand? So that's why I'm mixing like this. Let me check on this water. Okay, water is boiling. I'll just make the custard. When you are making custard and you leave it after you have already added water, it's good to stir it before you pour in water so that it will not have lumps. That's the best thing to do. Make sure it is very, as in no lump, nothing is sticking to the bottom of your bowl that you are using. Then you pour your hot water and your custard will be good to go. So I'll just remove this. Pour it straight in. And then put my oil on fire to fry akara. This is the custard. Look at that. So look at how thick the custard is. So when you are making custard, you have made it down on par. It's good to put a bit of water on top so that it will not dry out. Just a light water, then whatever you want to add later, maybe milk or something, you just put it. So that's what I'm going to do. Since I'm not ready to take it now, I want to fry the akara. So I've added water. While this oil gets hot, I'll continue mixing my akara. Akara needs extra mixing, like it has to be airy, like I said. If you don't incorporate air into your akara, it will just go down to the bottom of the oil. It will not float. So I need a spoon that I will use for the scoop. I don't know what I'm having now, if it's breakfast or late breakfast or brunch. Because it's already like, it should be like around midday. Close to midday if it's not already midday. But it's good because I was busy and I actually wanted to show you guys this thing so that you know that you don't have to go through so much stress to make akara. Soak your beans, rinse it. Pick, when you rinse it, any bad beans, stones, everything, you can see the stones will go down. Once you have just taken out your beans, shake the bowl or wherever you put it, shake it, the stones will go down. And you can see any bad beans. Then drain the water, rinse it very well and drain the water. Put it outside to dry if you want to make the powdered form of this thing, as in you want to make powdered beans. If you want to use it immediately, grind it with pepper, onions, and fry. If you want to make a moi moi, make moi moi. If you want to fry it. Stop peeling beans before you make akara. Don't remove the skin from beans, please. We are throwing out important nutrients by removing this. That fiber is very, very nutritious. It's important. Just read about it. Think about it. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a spoon, test if this oil is hot enough. And to put something here. Yeah. Checking this. Just put it here. Put a paper towel, and then let's fry. Yeah, I think the oil is hot enough. If you can look at it, babe, look at the way it's looking fluffy already from the mixing. So you need to do that. Even if you are using fresh beans is not dried beans, powdered beans like I'm using. You need to whisk it very well to incorporate air. Incorporate air. Because I think I'm pronouncing it as hair. It's not hair. Incorporate air. Yeah. Okay, this is done. Just need to fry it now. It's always squeaking. Okay, here we go. This much. Drop. It's floating because it's light. I whisked very well. Make it so light. Just one batch of frying because I don't use too much of beans powder. Just 2 scoops. This big kind of this spoon. 2 scoops. I'm not going to waste anything. I am not going to waste anything. So in you go. Those tiny bits. That's so crunchy. I like my akara crunchy. Anyways, even the big ones, if it's all this very lightly fried akara, that will be like, it will be looking so soft. I don't like it. So I'll allow this to fry then. My akara and custard is ready. My tap is always squeaking. I don't know why. I need to do something about it. Yeah. While this fries, I want to show you something. There's a brand that I've been using for a long time. And I'm going to be using it now. I'm talking about Dano milk, powdered milk. I love Dano. I use it for everything. Dano milk, trusted brand. It has full of calcium and essential nutrients. I use it in the house when I want to take custard, I want to take pap, I want to bake, make anything. And then for my yogurt, I make yogurt as in I make yogurt for business. I sell yogurt, I produce yogurt for business. My go-to is Dano. Since I discovered Dano, I've been using it as in it has never failed to me. I always give my customers the best, so that's what I use. But now for myself, I'm going to put it in my custard. Dano and custard. So let it stay there. Oh, it's time to turn this. Like I said, I like my akara crunchy, and I think I've gotten to that stage now. So I'll quickly turn this and take it off the oil once it is fried enough from the second side. Other side. Like I said, I think you give it a try. And there's something I want to talk about. If there's anything you would like to see on my channel, you can tell me. Yes, if there's anything you want me to do, like you need anything, a video suggestion, any idea, just let me know in the comment section. This 2024 is our year. This is my year. And I am for you guys, my squad, my Ambi squad. You are the real MVP. I love you guys very well. It's been how many years on this channel? 4 years. This January, I think on the 20th of January, made it 4 years that I've started YouTube. I love you guys. Let's do more. I can't do this alone. Let's build a community. I need you guys to make this work. I'm passionate about what I do, and I love you. Anything you want me to do, let me know in the comment section. You can make any suggestion, and I'll try my best to grant your request. My akara, don't want it to burn. Yeah, it's ready. Let me turn off the heat. Get it off the oil. Look at that. Crunchy akara without peeling the beans. Made from beans, powdered beans. Yeah, I'm going to put it in this paper towel. And this is ready. Let me just keep this oil aside. And I'll show you what I have made. I need, what's that? Okay, let's go this way, so that you can see it very well. See the akara. You made this akara. I made this akara from beans powder. It's hot. You can't even tell the beans is not peeled. You can't even tell it's from beans powder. So yummy. I made custard as well. And I'm going to put Dano powdered milk in my custard. This is all I have to show you. I hope you will give this a try, and you let me know how it turns out. If you made it, let me know in the comment section. Tell me your experience, and if you have any video idea, let me know in the comment section. Like I said, thank you so much for watching this. Please give this video a thumbs up, Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Let's be friends. Let's build a community of like-minded people. Turn on notifications so that you will not miss any of my videos. I'll see you in my next video. Share this with your loved ones. Stay safe. Be blessed. Bye. I love you all. Thank you for watching.